What's up everyone, my name is Adoak. If you don't know me, I got Dog Monster. Welcome to my channel if you're new to this channel. Today I'll be talking about another sensitive topic, because I saw the anxiety video doing very well. So I thought, let's talk about something else. And again, I know a lot of people don't like to talk about this, but I will talk about this. Today I'll be talking about depression. Why is this mic here? Anyway, let's get back to it. Okay. So, as someone who used to be very depressed during the period of 2014 and 2018, I really struggled with it. I even used to SH. I used to do it. Stopped doing it back in 2017, which is basically 8 years ago. I used to do them on this arm. Now I can't see it anymore, luckily. But I used to do it because I was that depressed. And one of the main reasons I was depressed was because of the shit going on in my life at that time. Honestly, everything that's been going on back then, I really thought it was the thing to do, to punish myself for it. Even though it wasn't my fault. Because you tend to do that. Like if shit happens, or life happens, that's basically the right way to explain it. You tend to punish yourself. You tend to blame yourself for it. And as someone that used to, HH, 8 years ago, I've been clean for 8 years. Very proud, not gonna lie, I'm so proud of myself that I've been clean for 8 years. Because like I said, it's not easy. It's definitely not easy. But yeah, let's actually get into the topic. So, as someone that used to have it, like I said, I can really explain how it was. Like, depression is different for everyone, Like, the most depressed people tend to be very happy, but some of them tend to be neutral. So, the depression has different looks, Like, some people may be having a bitch face, but it doesn't mean they're depressed, or like I just said, someone with a very smiling face could be very depressed, or someone that's like very happy could be very happy. You get the logic? So like depression has no face. It doesn't have a face at all. So to get back to the point, if you ever feel like you're, going into a dark labyrinth in your head, basically, or anyway, just talk about it. Because if you don't talk about it, you do horrible things to yourself. Like I said, I used to HH, and I really regret doing it, and I want to never do it again. Like I said, I've been done for 8 years, and there's a reason. Because I don't want to get back in the dark hole. Because if you don't take care of yourself or speak up about it, you'll go in a dark spiral. You'll literally be swimming, aka drowning, in your own depression, your own darkness, which is not something I recommend at all. I rather recommend you talking about it. I know a lot of people are going to look at me and be like, talk about it, but what if you don't feel like talking? Fine, just write it down. Just put on your thoughts on feeling like this, or keep a journal, keep a diary. Just write it in. Every day just write in how you're feeling, what is going on with you. Oh, I'm feeling this, I'm feeling that. This happened today. That's why I'm feeling this and this today. And from there, you can keep looking back at it. And at some point you'll find a solution yourself. But this is only if you don't want to talk, or if you feel like having a mental breakdown, because that's also part of depression. You pretty much feeling like, oh, talking about it is not gonna work, or it's never gonna get better. If you have those thoughts, then it's not gonna get better. I know it's easier said than done, but if you keep thinking the negative, keep thinking, oh, it's never gonna get better, or it's only gonna be for the worse, nobody cares or whatever, nobody cares about my feelings, You know, that kind of stuff, like very negative thoughts. It's not gonna get better. So, like I said, speak up. Don't suffer in silence. Don't suffer in silence. You're worth it. You're amazing the way you are. And if you don't believe it from yourself, you're hearing it from me. You're amazing just the way you are. Don't ever think that you're not worth it. Don't ever think that when things happen to you, you know, like, for example, your parents being mentally abusive to you, which is the case for me, that's your fault. Because it isn't. It isn't. Don't blame yourself. Don't ever blame yourself. Don't ever do that. Of course, when it's actually your fault, then it's different. But if it's not your fault, don't blame yourself. Don't punish yourself. Don't be negative. You have only one soul. You have only one body. You gotta be nice to this body. You gotta be nice to this body. So if you're feeling sad or feeling depressed, just speak up. Don't go silent. Don't be... Nobody's gonna care anyway. Don't be like, oh, if I speak up about it, people are not, you know, gonna understand. Because the people that won't understand or that don't try to help you, I can already tell you those people are not worth your time. They're not worth your time. But also here's the thing. I'm giving my point of view, my advice on this. You can do whatever you want as you please. You can do whatever you want with it. If you don't want to take my advice, it's also totally fine. It's really up to you. I'm just here to help everyone that wants to hear this. Whoever wants to hear this, you clicked on the video, so you wanted to hear my opinion on this. We're there. And also, of course, lastly, don't blame yourself. Especially if it's not your fault. If it's not your fault, don't blame yourself. Things happen. Things might not happen. Things might happen. Things might happen and you're going to be like, why? But see, here's also the thing. Even though the thing might be horrible, don't forget, your scars will close at some point. Your wounds will heal and it will make you stronger. And because it makes you stronger, guess what? You'll be able to face the next thing that comes your way. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Don't forget that. It will get better. Trust me on that. It will get better. Just keep going. Keep going with being positive. Try. If you can't, just try. Try to have positive people around you too. In fact, you also have my music you can always listen to. It's literally healing music. So, if talking doesn't help or whatever, you could always just listen to music. Listen to my music or listen to any kind of music. Just let it out. Don't keep it into yourself. Don't suffer in silence. Anyway, if this video helped or you took my advice, you liked what I explained, make sure to like and of course comment. You can give your own thoughts on what I just said. I'll reply to every comment, of course. And thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. We're all going for positivity and of course healing. Love you all.